Hey, this is Maddie and Reuter. We are shooting this video because our daughter was a part of the Eczema Transformation Program. 6 months ago, she was scratching. She had scabs and patches of eczema all over from head to toe. We were seen by various different doctors, all of which who prescribed steroids, which was just a temporary fix. They weren't always helping. The Eczema Transformation Program has changed our life. There's no more steroids. We haven't used a drop of steroids for over 6 months, and our skin looks better than it ever has. In addition to that, we're healthier overall. We highly recommend the Transformation Program to anyone out there searching for answers for their little one. I'm positive it will give you wonderful results.
Before working with the Eczema Transformation Program, our lives were pretty tough. Our daughter was about 6 months old when this all started, and she was in a lot of pain and discomfort, and it put a lot of us through a lot of turmoil.
What made me say yes to the Eczema Transformation Program was really hearing from other moms and other families that had gone through similar experiences. We had went through several doctors that all were really pushing steroids and different medications, all of which we knew was never going to be a long-term solution. So hearing it from even though we didn't know the people, from peers that with similar experiences, and it worked for them, it made us really pull the trigger.
There was something that prevented us from starting the program. I think it was a lot of the dietary changes. We are from a very small agricultural community. Our families both come from generations of farming, so the whole processed foods and gluten and dairy-free restrictions were kind of a shock to us, and it was an adjustment, but it's done wonders. It's proven in the results of what it's done for us and our family.
Things that we tried in the past that weren't working for our daughter, really the steroids, I guess all in all, they would help temporarily, but eventually she would grow a tolerance to it. So periodically, as long as she would use them, they would just continually prescribe a higher dose every time. So we were seeing an allergist, a dermatologist, or pediatrician, all of which prescribed the steroids, and then once they would quit working, they mentioned Dupixent. They were prescribing such high doses of medications that our insurance was even denying it because she was only 2 years old, or really a year and a half. So I just felt like we were getting very dismissed, and when we finally went to dermatology even, they were like, oh, she's just another kid with eczema, just throw some steroids on it. We just felt very not heard. What surprised us most about the eczema program was how quickly we saw results. Like he had mentioned, going gluten and dairy-free and limiting the processed foods was very difficult for us, but once we did that, we were seeing an improvement in her skin within weeks, like very, very quickly, which really just was so evident to us that what you guys were telling us was accurate and it would work. What we're doing differently now than before the program was really being more aware of what kind of foods we're buying. We were never a family to go read labels in the grocery store. Whatever we would see there, we would just grab and throw in the cart. The kids wanted it. But once you start reading the labels and see all of the preservatives and different things in the foods, that's a big difference for us.
We'd highly recommend the Eczema Transformation Program for a multitude of reasons. Obviously, the main one being for whoever's dealing with the eczema troubles and the trials that it puts you through. That's kind of obviously reason number one, because the results show, it works. We're all seeing better results from it and feeling better. And so not only is it just there to help whoever's dealing with the eczema, but it's just a healthy lifestyle choice as well.